Welcome to Morrigan's Cottage. Morrigan's Cottage is a 200-year-old cottage set in Ireland's beautiful and wild west, sitting on just about 4 acres of land. The land is overgrown and the cottage has started to deteriorate after being left vacant for a number of years. But my name's Aisling, this is my dog Morrigan and my cat Banya, and together we're going to bring this cottage and land back to its former glory. Follow us along through the surprises, the headaches and successes in bringing back the character to this lovely old home, and in turning the land into a biodiverse cottage garden and home rescue to animals in the future. We have more stone walls, which is good. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Morrigan's Cottage, or if you're one of the many new subscribers, I just wanted to say a quick welcome. This is Morrigan's Cottage. My name is Aisling. I'll put the spelling here because sometimes people don't know how to spell it. I don't mind if you spell my name wrong. Any good attempt is welcomed, but it's Irish, it means dream revision, and I'll just put it somewhere here how to actually spell it, but it's pronounced Aisling. My little dog Morrigan is here with me. She's having a bite to eat, and we've just gotten down to the cottage. We haven't been down here in about 2 weeks. The last time we were here, I think it was about November 1st or November 2nd. Today is November 16th. So it's been quite a while. I've been on holidays. It was stunning. I'll put a few clips in here now just so you can see how warm and cozy I've been. And now we're back down at the cottage. So since there are a good few new subscribers, I thought I'd do a very quick recap of what's been going on, just so you know exactly where we're at with things. We bought this house nearly a year ago. I say we, it's me and Morrigan and my little baby Banya, who's a cat, and she's not here. It's been just about a year. We're coming up to the year mark, and when we bought the house, I decided to apply for the vacant house grant. Basically, we're now in phase 1 of getting ready for the builders to come. I had hoped maybe they'd get here before Christmas, but it's looking like now we're kind of thinking mid-January maybe to get all the bigger stuff started for the renovation. So in the meantime, while we wait for that to happen, my only real job is to come and cut the grass and to also finish taking down the plaster around the house. So I do have walls here in the kitchen and just around this corner here, that plaster has to come down. There are 2 walls left in the living room that have to be done, and there are 1, maybe 2 walls, 2.5 walls left in the main bedroom that have to be done. Once that plaster is down, then I'm going to start taking all the cement off the old stone walls because that's not good. It holds water, it makes the house damp and cold. So that's kind of the next project, and we may get round to it this weekend, but we may not. The main goal for today is we're going to go into that big bedroom, finish taking the plaster down in there. That is hopefully what we will get finished this weekend. It is slow going at times. And then finally the living room. Now the reason I'm kind of leaving the living room till last is, if you'll remember, or if you're new, we have a section of wall here that's falling down. So I'm not super like wanting to be too close to anything that's not structurally like okay, so we'll leave that to the builders, but that's the plan. That's what we're here to do today. I'm going to stop yapping, we're going to have a quick bite to eat, and then we are going to get working on the house because we're on a time. We're on a timer. We have 13 months from the day I get my letter, which I haven't got it yet, so this is a little bit of a bonus time for us. But from the day I get the letter, we have our 13 months to get everything done, which sounds like a long time, but it's not. So the more I can have done, A, the cheaper it'll be for me when the builders come, and B, the quicker everything can get done so I can apply. Ooh, that's a nice little light coming from up there. I can apply to get my money back. So that's the plan. Let's get into it. No more yap. To hit record, but I've just moved these 2 over. And there's the fireplace again. I feel like we haven't seen this in a while because it's been hidden away. I'd forgotten what it looks like. Let me turn the light on. But yeah, we haven't seen this in a while. I'm hoping we can get rid of these blocks and that it'll be like structurally safe enough for me to open this back up. Not as a real fireplace, but just as somewhere I can have an electric sort of stove put in there. The only thing that's a tiny bit concerning is obviously they have broken this part here. Now, whether that's going to be a big problem, we'll have to wait and see. But the hope is we will indeed be able to open this back up. There are a couple bricks and stuff missing here, so that will have to be fixed up. It is a little bit crumbly, so we'll have to wait and see what we can do with this. But the hope would be is that we can knock this back open. Now, the reason for showing you this is obviously moved these in here, and I think what I'm going to try and do is move what's left in here. So the bed, this will probably move out to there, but if we can move the bed from there into here, it would make it a lot easier for me to continue clearing out this room. So we're not there yet. I need to clear this room a little bit. So just taking this part of the wall down. Obviously we have the wire there, but I want to show you the bottom of this wall because it's disgusting. This is obviously what we've taken down, and you can see in the plasterboard, like, that's gross. And then look at this. Anyone have any ideas? I presume this is from damp. This plug gets left plugged in all the time because the internet is plugged in. But Jesus, it's very close to whatever all this crap is. Yeah, I'm going to take some pictures and send that to my engineer just to see if he has any ideas for me on what that might be, because it's not great. It's really gross. Well, I thought I'd hit record, but here you go. I did not hit record, but as you can see, this is over here. And you missed my big strong strength of moving the bed into here. And you can actually see how big this room is because there's dressers over there, then the bed, and there's still a little bit of space. So actually, I think this room doesn't get picked up very well, but it's quite big. But anyway, we are moving back into this room, which is now a bit echoey and dreary and empty. But we are gonna take the skirting boards off along here, and then I think I'll start work on this side here and move around to this corner. I think that's the plan. But yeah, making good progress, which is always nice. Just taking a minute to enjoy the outdoors. Oh, that mask is like tight on my face, but better that than asbestos or something, dust going into me. Just taking a little minute to enjoy the outside, the peace and quiet before we go back in to handle more of that nasty plaster. That's very damp, very, very, very damp, so that's gonna have to be addressed. Yeah, it's nice just to take a minute, do a little breather. It's just 3:30 now, so you can see it's starting to get dark. This is where we're dumping all our stuff. Everything that's coming down from the walls is just going in there for now. We need to get another skip. think the sun is just getting ready to set soon. This is the first time in nearly a year that I've been over here and the little beehive has not been buzzing. So this hole just there above my finger is where they normally go in and out. Could be because it's a little bit colder, or it could be that they've moved, but if it's colder and they're just inside, then that's that, but potentially the bees have moved on, which would be ideal. Because yeah, this is like the first time I've ever not seen a bee go in and out, even when it's raining, even when it's nicer, so potentially the bees are gone. It feels like it was only a couple months ago that Eve, my sister Eve, was here and she was helping me to paint this room. I think we just came down for the day that day. I can't really remember, but God, it seems not that long ago, but also years ago. Already. This is rotten. For anyone, there's been a couple comments, I hope you can see me, there's been a couple comments on some videos about the floors and not lifting them up and keeping them and stuff, but actually the floors are all kind of rotten. The plan was I was going to sand them down and I was going to refinish them, but most of the floors are rotten. So we have damp, obviously this room is terribly damp, but we also have woodworm, and that has gotten to things like the skirting boards, which I don't know if you can see this here, but this end of the skirting board is damp, and yeah, it's rotten down here as well. So nothing, unfortunately, is super fit to save. And yeah, just in case you're wondering, I will save what I can, but I don't think we'll be able to use these floorboards as like our main floorboards, just because they're all kind of rotten. But potentially maybe to floor the attic or something, somewhere no one will see, we can use the good ones that are not damp and not damaged. But yeah, not in the main house, unfortunately. I don't think. One or two of the rooms might be okay, but most of them are not, and I'll show you better when we get to it. On the other side of this wall over here, we may have structural problems, and when we take off this plaster, I'm a bit nervous about what we're going to find, so keep your fingers and toes crossed. It's not too bad and isn't going to cost me a huge amount of money. Coming off this easy. Oh, no way! Oh, no way! Oh, I found a punt! Oh, I'm stoked! I found a punt! So this, I hope you can see it, is an Irish punt. This is what we used before we switched to the euro. Oh, I'm so excited! I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll have to take a better video. But this is the old Irish money. Now, it's not old. It looks like it's from 1998, but it's got like the harp and everything. So this is what we used to use before. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm thrilled. An old Irish punt. That's good luck. I'm keeping this, obviously. Hopefully we find some more old money. Any kind of old Irish money would be cool. But yeah, it's only from 1998, so it's not old, but it's from my childhood before we switched to the euro. I think I got a cobweb in my hair. Okay. So same with this one, damp, moldy. Particularly this end is very damp. So unlikely we'll be using skirting again. So, doorway, that used to be a window, small section of old windowsill that they just left. They just cut the old window out and left this tiny piece of windowsill. Like, what were they up to? Honest to God. I thought that was funny. final part down before A, my battery runs out, or B, well, I think that's it. We don't have a lot of battery left, so... We're getting very good at this. Tired. I'm not sure what time it is. Oh god, you can see by my face how red it is from that room. Hard at work. What's new? That week or two we had off has made me a bit of a baby, but we're just outside having a quick drink of water, and I think I'm going to try finish that room off. We've gotten pretty far, and I think I'm just going to push and do it. But I wanted to show you. The sun is setting. It's quite pretty. You might not be able to make it out because the camera never picks it up as good, but I'll show you anyway. But I love the lighting. Like, this is my favourite kind of lighting. There's not a peep anywhere around us, but yeah, we're gonna enjoy being outside for just a few minutes. Stop eating the grass, honey. Morrigan's eating the grass non-stop. I don't need a sick puppy. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you. Oh, the sunset is really nice still. It's getting nicer, so I'll just show you. Morrigan. Excuse me. We're supposed to be enjoying the sunset together. Yeah, there you go. There's the sunset. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think we just found something, and I'm very nervous. But for the next part of this video, I am going to warn you, some people may find this offensive, and I apologise in advance if you find this offensive. And whilst I judge you for clicking away from the video, I also don't judge you that much.